Do you want to get better at backgammon? One of the best ways to do it is by playing against a software like XG or Extreme Gammon. And it's not just the top players that can play and learn. Anybody can play. And in this video, Jogvan Jespersen joins me to do just that. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoy this video. Please like and subscribe, and you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. Let me know what you think in the comments below, what you'd like to see in future videos, and I'll work on it. If you love backgammon, you can become a member of this channel, giving you exclusive access to the most popular videos. My book, Backgammon Backgame Strategies, is available. There's a link in the description to where you can get it. And if you're interested in lessons, please contact me via email. My email address is also in the description. Again, in this video, it's my pleasure to welcome Jogvan Jespersen. Hello.
Hello and good evening, Alex.
Good evening. How are
Or
you doing
good
today?
afternoon.
Yeah,
I'm
tonight for you.
I'm doing fine, thank you. I had the day off, so I'm maybe a little bit tired because the body is not that much up in gear, but I'm feeling fine and really looking forward to this and 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 the experience of trying to learn something new.
Great, great. Happy to have you. I appreciate you accommodating me. No, there's a time difference. You're joining us from Denmark, is that correct?
That is correct.
You're originally from Denmark, is that correct?
Yeah, that is correct.
There are a lot of players that play backgammon in Denmark. How long have you been playing yourself?
I started watching it during COVID, so I saw the Mochi Ueda matches,
Yeah.
and it took a little bit while for me to find a club. So I played a little bit on Galaxy. Maybe didn't know the game as good, so I found a club and started playing there a year and a half ago, and have been trying to learn. I wish I could use more time on my studying, but I try to do as a good job as possible.
But you have a regular job teaching golf, right?
That is correct, and it takes a lot of time, and not so much in the winter here in Scandinavia, but we do teach indoors, so we can do a bit of work here in the
Yeah.
winter.
Oh, yeah, it gets cold in the winter there. Okay. Great. So we're going to be playing a 5-point match on a beautiful Jeffrey Parker blue board with white and black. The XG board is made by Rain. He makes beautiful XG boards. There's a link in the description to where you can get it. So you'll be playing the white checkers at the bottom, XG, the black checkers at the top, 5-point match, bearing off on the right. And I'll add the point numbers here. Most important thing to do is to have fun. Number two is to learn. You're welcome to consult with me, and the final decision is up to you as the guest. So here we go. So for 6-2, before we do this, what I want to do is I want to put the coordinates here, and I'll show people how to do that. If you go to Options, Board Configurations on XG, because people like to learn about it. This will show you this window. You hit Display Coordinates, Apply, and now it's applied. Okay, so you have a 6-2 to play. How would you like to
Yeah,
play?
I would like to come out with the 24 to the 18 and come down from the midpoint.
Very good. Okay. Now 5-4. Here's the hidden split. Okay. Now 6-5. So the 5 is forced.
Yeah, I think I just want to try to attack him, so hit on the 5 point,
Okay.
and hopefully we can get lucky and make the golden point.
Yeah. 5-4. Okay, so makes the anchor, but now you have a shot back.
Yeah,
Okay, 5-4 for you.
yeah. I mean, it's always good to make the points, the golden points. So I'm gonna go in there and what to do with the 4. I mean, there are several options there. Hmm.
What are the options you would consider?
Yeah, I mean, I could just, leave from the bar point and go to the 14, but then I can get hit with 11 numbers. I could also say, okay, let's slot the 4 point, but I, I don't have that many rolls to cover. I need to roll a 9 or a 2, and I will probably get hit on the midpoint anyway. So it's just a question of making some constructive. So I mean, if I come down from the midpoint, if he wants to hit me, he has to give up a valuable asset. So of course I could get hit twice, but I think I'm gonna try to do that.
So this here, you could be hit with fours, sixes, and ones, and five is a good number there. So that's like a lot of good numbers, right?
Yeah,
What about the other option you were looking at, like this and just this? It's only 2-1, twos, and then 6-3 and 5-4, right?
yeah, yeah. I mean, of course, it's probably more this like the safe play, and yeah, if I get hit, I have a return shot. Yeah, maybe
So
coming down from the midpoint is maybe a little bit too big. Uh,
this one, yeah,
yeah,
okay.
because
Well,
yeah,
you're
I
the
mean,
guest, you get the option.
yeah, this is where it's good to have XD. Um, I think I will try to do this one. I think usually I would just go to the 14 point, but then usually you're also a little bit wrong. So I'm gonna try to do that, and then I have to take the blunder if it's
13-9,
like,
right?
yeah,
Okay, yeah, it's the most important thing is to have fun and learn, and we'll learn in the analysis. So that's fine. 2-1, okay. So it doesn't hit. Interesting. Okay. And now, because of the blot there.
yeah,
All right, so now 3-1.
yeah. I'm just gonna cover the 9 point. Seems like a good asset to have.
Very good. Okay. Now 4-2. Okay.
Yeah,
Does not
he doesn't
hit.
want to hit me. Yeah.
Okay, 6-5.
Mm. I'm probably just gonna go to the 7 point.
Like
Make
that.
up in the, yeah, maybe have to look at it at least. First go to the 13, because I mean this shouldn't doesn't make sense to get hit. But then again, I don't want to bury a checker. Uh, I think I will actually go. I'm gonna go to the 7. And hopefully I can cover. Or
It does also duplicate the twos that hit here that cover there. So that's good.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Well, double
yeah,
two.
yeah.
One,
I mean,
two, three, four.
it's always rigged dice.
Okay, and now 6-5. Okay, so here's the 5.
Yeah, I mean, I just have to hit here.
You have to hit.
I, yeah, I don't see anything else.
Okay. And then if you were black, would you double from here, from the bar?
Mm, I don't think so. I mean, he's not that much up in the race. I have a decent structure. I have the 20 point, and he hasn't made his board yet, and he has a lot of points only with 2 checkers in the outfield. So I mean, to me, he doesn't look that strong, but
Okay, so that means if you were doubled, you would take, right?
I would take, yeah.
Okay,
It could be a double, but I will be sure that it was a take.
okay. So no double, double 4. All right, and now, so like, what's a good roll for you?
I mean, double 1 could be good. 2-1, 3-2. Um, what else? Um,
Maybe double fours?
double 4 could also be good. Yeah. So
Yeah. Okay, so let's
I
see.
mean,
It's not a double, but we'll roll. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, 6-1
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna make the bar point. That's for
with the
sure.
6 or with the
With
1?
this, yeah, that's actually good. I mean, I'm gonna do it with the third from 13 to 7. Um, then the question of the 1. Um, I mean, I think I should I be hitting here? I mean, he can easily jump my prime. So it's just maybe a question of trying to be a little bit aggressive here. And of course, if he doesn't jump, then I can make some of those point. I mean, I'm down in the race. I think we have to fight for it. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit.
Okay. Now 3-1. Okay, we'll hit back
Yeah.
from the bar. Double one. Okay. This is not double yet. Comes out. Okay. 4-1. All right. So makes the 3 point with the 6-5 and now 6-3. Okay. So now XG is doubling.
Yeah.
So
These are the ones where I can maybe be a little bit unsure because I mean, I do have the 5 point locked up and I have a decent structure in front of his back checker. Um, so bum, bum, bum. Yeah, I mean, he needs to roll like 6-1, 5-2, 6-2 to get out with that back checker. Otherwise, he has to bring in his other men. So, but I'm way down in the race. That's what concerns me. Uh, and it is 4 checkers that I have back. Yeah, it is a 5 point match, so I also have to keep that in mind. It's not a long match where I can make it up. Oh, this is the difference of being okay and being good.
yeah.
Mm. But I am Danish, so there is the Danish take.
The Danish
Uh,
take. That's right.
yeah, and I usually am quite lucky guy, so I'm gonna take it and hopefully I can get lucky.
All right, we'll do a Danish take. And the things I think about in doubling decisions are like when you read the books, you think about the position, the race, threats. So
Yeah,
obviously, black
I'm
has a
down on
better
the race.
position, right? With a 4 point board, everything over here, and we have one on the bar. The race, you kind of buried here.
Yeah,
Uh, but then the threats. So what is black threatening to do? I guess black wants to make the 2 point or really wants to escape this checker, but there aren't a lot of ways to escape the checker, as you mentioned, because you do have this nice solid prime as an asset, and you do have the anchor. So there might be some gammons, but not lots of gammons. So yeah, I think it's a
but yeah,
definitely reasonable.
yeah,
Okay. So we'll take, okay, 5-1 steps up and now 3-2.
yeah.
Okay, so here's the two.
And I'm gonna hit 17.
17. Okay, very good. 6-4. Okay. 6-3.
Yeah. Should I make the point outside? Oh, I mean, I'm down in the race. But the question if he escapes with his checker back there, and what will he do from there? Because I mean, I could just run with a 17 and get out of there uh, to get some ammunition down to attack him if he doesn't come out. The question if I go to and make the 17 point and then bury a checker, I don't have anything backing it, just send checkers down behind me, but he doesn't have anything much. Hmm. Can we go back to the original position?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you. So if I just run with from the 17 to the 8 point, he has a lot of room to maneuver in the outfield because I'm
Sure.
not threatening that much. I'm not sure if I should simply just leave that guy on the 23 as a goalkeeper and I think I'm gonna do this and hopefully he will not come out and I can start maybe attacking him.
Right. So when I think about these, I think about like, okay, so what are the ways that you can win the game? You can win the game by maybe, if you make this point, make it harder for black to come around. So, and then
Yeah,
maybe hit a shot. That's one way to win. The other way to win is to play like this and stay back and hopefully get a shot later. So,
yeah,
which
that
one
was
do you feel is like a better? I mean, and the other question is this an asset or is this a liability? I mean, it is an asset in the fact that it's a goalkeeper, but now that you have everything over here, you're going to have to play some sixes somewhere,
yeah,
and
that's correct.
it's like they're going to go deep here.
Mm,
So those are like the things that I think about.
yeah, that's, I think I'm gonna keep the guy back and
Keep
go
them
to
back.
the 8 point.
Okay,
Yeah,
this will be a good one to analyze. Okay,
yeah, I think so.
all right, here we go. 4-1. Okay, hits and passes. Double one does not come in. 5-2 brings builders. Double five. Okay.
Oh,
So
okay.
one.
So now we're cooking. So that's one. I mean, I could hit him a lot there. Uh,
What are the options you would consider?
yeah, I mean, I wish I had the extra 5 because I could do a
That's
whole
right.
lot with that. I mean, I could of course hit him on the 10. Then I have a 5 left. Of course, it would be too big to hit him on the 4. But I need a 5. I mean, yeah, but the problem is if he hits me and I dance again, then I can be in real trouble. I mean, it's a way to win the game, as you also said. So
What happens if you're not hit here?
if I'm not hitting, it hits. I think it looks really good for me because I should be able to cover that 4 point and start to make some decent structure.
So
And
that's 12 numbers that hit, all fours and double two, right?
yeah,
12 times it's really bad, but 24 times it's really good. But so what's plan B? So like maybe
I mean,
one, two,
yeah,
three,
come out
four.
there and then yeah, that would probably be the safe. And then I mean, he has to. Yeah, that's 5-5, 3-5, 2-5, 1-5 to hit back. Um, so it is. I think this is maybe the more safer play. I mean, I like the
Sometimes,
other ones. It looked
yeah,
really aggressive, and you
it
could
looks
really,
dangerous.
yeah, it looks dangerous. But it's also, I mean, if it works out, I mean, you're almost winning the game. But I think I'm gonna side on
The other one.
for the
Okay.
caution.
So
Yeah,
sometimes I think about like 1, 2, 3, 4. And you said rolls like 5, 3, 5, 2, 5, 1, and double five are really good here, right?
yeah.
So that's 7 numbers. So let's just look at this for a moment. How does 5, 3, 5, 2, and 5, 1 play here? It's pretty good for
Um,
you.
yeah, for sure.
Double five is bad.
Yeah,
But sometimes I think about those kinds of things. Okay, so we'll take a look at the analysis, but for now we'll do 1, 2, and then make the point like that.
yeah, yeah.
4-1. Okay, so now Not gonna double yet, right?
I know, but it's always good to look at it.
Yeah.
Every decision is a doubling decision, but yeah, I'm just gonna roll.
How would you play a double five if you rolled it here?
Uh, Good question. I probably would just play to the 10 with
One,
2.
20 to 10 twice?
Yeah, uh,
Okay.
and just consolidate and
We can look at it in the analysis. Okay.
yeah, there's probably a better solution.
Yeah, I mean, you might be able to hit on the 5 point and make the 3 point. That's pretty
Yeah, that's
well.
also an option, of course. Yeah.
Right, hit twice, 1, 2, and then make the 3 point. Okay. So 5-2.
Yeah, so I'm gonna hit for sure on the 10.
Okay.
Um, and here's the question: if we should just go for glory and hit him twice. Uh, Again, that's 11 that he can hit me. I think it's probably too big.
Too big. Yeah.
Uh,
Okay. So 5.
yeah. Um, there's no need to leave that guy. So, but again, now I'm stacking the 8 point,
Yes.
and I need to get the other guys moving soon. Yeah, but I think it's too big to hit him twice, and
Right.
I should not leave that one in the outfield. So yeah, I'm just gonna do that and hopefully roll something
And
constructive.
lift with the 2.
Yeah,
What
to
would
the
be
eight.
the other options? You wouldn't break the anchor with the 2, right? That's too dangerous.
Yeah, I
You
think
wouldn't play
it's
that's too much,
no.
right?
Yeah,
What
that's too
about
much.
what about playing 6 to 4 with the 2?
Yeah, I mean, I could do that, but then again, it's like if he rolls a 3-5, 2-5,
Right.
1-5, hits me in the outfield, and yeah, I still have a okay structure, but I have to get another man around,
Okay,
and
so
yeah,
5 and then 2. Okay. 6-5 plays like that. All right, and now 3-1.
yeah, yeah. It's too bad he made the 5 point. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna play the 1 to the 7, uh, and then I'm probably gonna. I am gonna slot the 3 and start to make some inner points.
Okay, very good. 2-1 has to play inside.
Yeah,
Now 5-4.
yeah. I'm gonna make the 3, and I'm gonna make that one with the 8, just to
Yeah,
unstack that one. The question is if I should make another point here, or I should just bring a guy in from the 8 point. I think I'm just gonna bring a guy in from the 8 point.
yeah. It's usually not good to strip the 6 point.
Oh,
Okay. 6-4 comes out twice. All right. So now 9s and 11s hit, but obviously gonna roll.
yeah,
Double 5. Okay.
yeah,
So
hmm,
now you'll be down by 10 after the roll.
yeah. And I think, of course, I could stay back, but again, uh, could be nice to pick him up. And he has some wastage. He has some checkers that are buried a little bit. I mean, I could start to just maybe go to the 15 with 2, and then play 2 to the 2 point, maybe just to have a look. Uh, that way, I mean, he can, of course, hit a good double and get both checkers around, but this way I have some structure and maybe have a hit and an option to hit him. So I'm gonna play this and hopefully I can make it up in the race.
Yeah, that's very
I
good.
know, of course, they say you should never leave your anchor, but maybe in this situation it's
Yeah,
okay
I
to
mean,
do
that's
it.
a generalization. So I guess the question here is like, okay, so are you gonna stay here or are you gonna leave? So let's say you stay here. What are you
Mm,
gonna do? Okay, so you make the two
yeah,
point
yeah.
and
Then I'm
then
just burying.
and then burying the checkers, which is terrible. The other thing is like,
Yeah,
so let's say you go here and then you make this point. Now you have a strong board and it's going to be difficult to clean up both of the blots, in which case you may
Exactly.
have a shot with no blots on the board. Okay, good.
Yeah.
4-2. Okay, safeties.
Yeah.
Now 5-3.
Boom, boom, boom. I think I'm gonna slot the 5. Or maybe I could now. And then just play 8 to 3. Uh, but again, he has to roll very poorly twice in a row. But I think I'm just gonna do that.
Yeah. Okay.
I could get lucky.
6-1. Okay.
Yeah, that's the first one.
Now 4-3.
Yeah. Hmm. Too bad I cannot make the 5 point. Yes. I mean, he's not gonna roll 6-1. I mean, he can use. Maybe it's just a question of just starting to move the checkers. So just play. Maybe should we hang around there? Maybe just see if we can make it up in the race. So I would be 8 behind.
Like this.
Yeah, because I mean, I I think I have to get really, really lucky to get a shot. Of course he can roll 6-5, but he has to do it. No, and then 6-1. I think I'm gonna do this, and hopefully I can roll a little bit better.
Yeah, the thing I think about in this case
It,
is, okay, you're down by 8 pips, but it's not quite as much as you may think, because these berry checkers are going to be
exa
wasted. So that's going to be like maybe seven
yeah.
pips or maybe
So I
6 pips.
rather do that than starting to like, for example, make the 1 point or something like that.
Right. And the other thing is, like, black has 3 crossovers to get in, white has 3 crossovers to get in, but black's going to need 2 6s to cross over.
Yeah.
Whereas you could use 5s and 1s, so that's going to be a little harder to cross over. Okay. So 4-2, just like that. Okay, 6-2.
Yeah. Gonna go 12 to 6 and then just go to the 5 point with the 7.
Okay, so catching up a little bit. Double two, okay. 5-4.
Yeah, just come in and take one off.
Okay. So now
Yeah.
6-4. Okay.
Yes.
3-1. Okay. Double four. Okay.
Yeah. So I'll for sure take one off.
One.
Then play 2 to the 2 point and probably 1 to the 1 point just so.
And the last one also to the
Yeah,
two.
also to 2. Yeah, so 2 to
Okay.
2.
Okay.
Yeah.
6-2. Okay, so 4 checkers off to 5 checkers off. You're behind by 2. Still gonna roll,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, 6-3. Good roll. Double six. Uh-oh.
That's also good.
3-2, 5-3, 6-5. Okay. Nope, that's Jade.
Yeah.
Even with that.
Ah, there we go.
Okay. So we'll go to the next game. Down 2-0, 6-1. You just make the bar point. For the
Yeah.
viewers who are learning to use XG, if you double click on a point, it will make it. If you could do that with 2 dice. 6-3 will run out. Okay, and now double two.
Mm. I think here I'm gonna go. Could be maybe okay to have inner point. So play 2 to the 4. Uh, yeah, and probably come up to the 22 with last 2, just to be a little
Both of
bit
them.
annoying. Yeah,
Would you consider doing this and then coming all the way up like this to keep the goalkeeper and keep this to protect the outfield?
yeah. I mean, for sure that could be. I mean, it of course offers a little more flexibility, maybe. Because now he cannot just, put a checker on, like say the
Yeah.
15 point or something
Right,
like
right,
that.
right.
So, I mean, it is a good point, and yeah, if he hits, makes his golden point, his 5 point, I can maybe come in and make another point. So I think maybe that's a better play. And I mean,
The other consideration would be, okay, so the
I was
score
also
is
thinking about maybe two down
two down,
from
yeah,
from
two
mid
down
from the
and then two
midpoint.
here. That'll
Yeah,
block things. One of the things is like it's difficult and when you have a stripped midpoint and two checkers back, it's really gonna be difficult to bring things home. But the other thought is, okay, so it's 0-2 to 5, 5 away, 3 away. So you want to double a little bit more aggressively, especially because black will have a hard time redoubling. So if you do something like this, making the points, and black does not do something constructive, you're going to be much closer to a cube.
yeah, that's for
So that's
sure. I
another
never.
option. But everything
Yeah,
includes this, right? So we'll start with that, and then you can select your final two.
yeah, and I was thinking about making my golden point, but then I thought, I mean, it would make it easy for him to escape his back checker. I, yeah, that's a good question. What to do. I think I'm gonna go to the 20 point and
20 point.
just
Okay.
leave that wall for him to jump.
Okay. We'll take a look. 3-1. Okay, so now there's some return shots here.
Yeah,
6-4 is not one of them, but the four is there.
yeah. Probably gonna bring a man down from the
Like that.
midpoint.
Okay.
Yeah,
Very good. Okay, now 2-1. It's gonna hit and step up. Three
yeah,
one. Okay,
yeah.
so
We
hit
we
here
we
or
hit
hit you
back.
want to hit on the 10. Okay, hit on the 21. Okay,
Yeah, then he lose more pips on that.
right. And 6-5. Okay, so there's the 5 and there's the 6. Okay, so now
Yeah, it's a good. I mean, I have 10 men in the zone. I'm up in the race. I have good chances of hitting him. Uh, but if I don't, but we are down in the race. Maybe we should try to double here and see if he's willing to take and
yeah,
then
I
we
think
can.
about like all those things that we discussed, like the position. Okay, both sides have a 2 point board. We have an additional point here. So that's a little bit better, but we both have two backs, so it's like maybe a slight advantage to white. The race 14 pips is decent, and then the threats of hitting with the fives and ones and twos, plus you have this blocking point, this blocking structure here as well as the score is the final consideration. You're more eager to double. So you think, okay, so you like to double. Do you think it's a take?
I think it's a take.
Okay, double take. Okay, double one. That's a great roll.
Yeah, so we're gonna make the 5 point and
And
then go to the 23.
okay, very good. 5-2. It's gonna have to play like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Now 5-3.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh yeah. Yeah. So we're gonna hit another one and then go to the midpoint with the
stay
last.
here.
Yeah.
5-2 again. Okay. Now 6-1.
Oh yeah. Question: should we go for freedom here? Bring one down. Yeah. I mean, why not? I mean, if he hits us, we can just come back and we start to strip his midpoint. Of course, it could be good to bring one down. And then go to maybe to the 22 just to get some men down. But yeah, maybe just go for freedom now, and he's not gonna get out of jail with
Right.
his free back checkers.
Right. Okay. 3-1 does not hit. Okay. 6-2.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna go for safety here and put it on the 8 point.
Would you consider bringing another one down like that?
I mean, of course I could, but
So how would you play if you play like this and then you're black and you roll a 6-1? How do you play 6-1 for black?
I mean, I think he should maybe just hit
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
I don't see anything else.
Okay. So you like to play this, and then for the 2,
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go to the 8,
8.
and
Okay.
yeah,
Let's take a look. Okay. Very good. Double 6. And in the interest of time, we'll move a little bit faster.
yeah,
5-4.
yeah. So at least one down, and then bring it in. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. 5-2 is going to build the board. 3-2.
yeah. Go to. I'm gonna go to the 6 point with the 8, and then bring one man down.
Okay. 5-1. Okay. 6-2.
Uh, yeah, let's just bring 2 men down.
2 down. Okay. The alternative is really bad, like this, right?
Yeah, doesn't look
Yeah.
too good.
Okay. Double 4. Okay. Now 4-3.
Yeah, now we have to start, yeah, making a point
That's it.
there. Yeah,
6-4. Wow. Okay. 6-5.
yeah. So I'm just gonna bring play 6 to 5 and 10 to 5. Or is there something better?
The other option would
Uh,
be like this.
yeah. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with that last one. Yeah, just
This one.
uh. So what bad rolls do we have? So
6-5.
6, 5 exactly, but it would be the same of if it was one or the other. So
No, it wouldn't be so bad.
yeah, I
6-5, you
mean,
can make the ace
yeah,
point
that
really
what
vulnerable.
exactly. So exactly, I'm gonna do that one.
This one.
Yeah,
Okay. All right. 6-5 makes 2 points. Double 3. Okay. So bring everything in.
yeah.
Yep. Okay. 4-3. So this should be straightforward from here. 2-1.
Um, maybe just play to the 1 point.
Like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Double 1. Okay. Double 1 for you.
Yeah. There's probably not that many gammons, so just play safe and 3 checkers to the 5 and 4 to 3.
4-3 or 1 off.
Oh yeah, of course I forgot that one.
No.
Could we get in trouble here? No, we cannot get in trouble. So yeah, just rip one.
Okay. 2-1 stays back. 4-2. So
Yeah,
the 2 is
so
going to be here.
two. Yeah, and then I would just take a checker off.
Well, yeah. You want to leave 6 here.
Yeah.
6-1. Double 1.
Oh yeah. Um, I mean, does it make sense to hit him? I mean, we could easily get in trouble here. So also bad. Uh,
I guess obviously if you hit, you're gonna win more gammons, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So how valuable is a gammon at this score with the 2 cube?
I mean, it's really, really, really important. So maybe I'm just gonna hit him, but not make a point. You could always maybe just play from the 4. Yeah, so just play 4 ones from the 4 and just
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4,
yeah,
like that.
because then there's a chance to maybe make a point on him. I think
Okay,
I'm gonna do that. I'm not sure.
okay, okay. 6-1. Okay, it's gonna run. So 3, 2,
Yeah.
3, and then 2 like
Uh,
that.
uh, yeah, probably maybe play to the 2
2
with the
points.
4.
Okay. Okay.
So we took one off, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
2 and then 1 like this.
Yes.
Okay. 5, 3. 2 crossovers. 6, 3. Okay, so now it's gonna be 2, 2 most likely.
Yeah.
3 away, 3 away. Okay. All right. Now 2, 1.
Um, gonna play 13-11 and I'm gonna play to the 23. I know, of course, I could put it on the 5, but I prefer that.
It works out better this way.
Yeah.
Double 6. Okay, so now 4, 3 makes the 10 point. 3, 1. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna make the 22.
22. Yeah. 2, 1. Okay. 6, 1.
Make the bar point.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. So 6, 3.
we're hitting for sure.
So you're right. You
Um,
can do that. And then the 6.
yeah, probably gonna go to the 18 point with the
18.
back
Yeah.
checker. Yeah.
Okay. Double 4. So 1 and 3 down. All right. Now 5, 3.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We are behind. I mean, the first thing I saw was just, play 18 to 13 and 10 to 7.
Oh, not the 10 to 7 like that.
Yeah. Uh, but I mean, I'm way down. I mean, it's maybe not that much. Yeah, I think it's that. There's probably maybe a better option. Uh,
What about just
yeah.
coming around and making the blocking point?
Oh, yeah, actually, okay, fence. I didn't even see that. I was
Yeah.
just, I was looking at getting rid of the other one first, but yeah, that looks really, really good. So let's stick with that.
Okay. 4, 2 makes the 4 point. Okay.
Yeah.
Now 3, 1.
I mean, I really don't want to get hit. Uh, and he can only hit me with 4, 5. I mean, does it make sense to? No, it doesn't. Hmm. I mean, I don't think it's the right thing to do, but I'm gonna go 13-10 and 13-12.
Yeah, that's reasonable. Okay.
Yeah.
Now 5, 1. Okay, makes the 5 point. Double 2.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, we're hitting for sure.
Hitting for sure. And then
Uh, yeah. Do we need to make the? Yeah. Let's just make the 5 point.
5 point. Okay, good.
It's really a bad thing.
Double 4. Okay, so not gonna double yet, right?
No, oh,
Okay.
definitely not.
5-4.
Hmm. Don't think we should get out of there. Uh, Probably gonna play 12 to 8 and 10 to 5.
Okay. Now 2-1. All right. Now still gonna roll, right?
Yeah,
Okay. 5-2. That.
exact. Yeah.
Okay. 3-2. Okay.
I was just looking for a way to hit him. But
Oh,
there
no,
wasn't.
no. Okay, now you can
Okay,
hit him with the six
now
two.
we can hit him.
Like
Question of
this.
which one, but yeah, I think that's a good one because then
Or
we
you
have a
can
lot
play
of
like
covers.
this and force him to roll a 5.
Yeah, but it's fun to hit.
Okay.
So we gotta hit from the 10 and hopefully it works out.
Okay. And then the other thing is like,
But
which
I
one's
have a
gonna give you a,
problem. I need
yeah,
some
which
force to get out of there.
four is there and 4 is here, and how are you gonna get a double soon? So like, let's say you do this and he doesn't roll a 5, you might have a double.
Yeah, that's a good
But
point.
if you do this and he dances, do you have a double?
I don't think so because I have that problem with the back
Right, right,
checkers.
right.
Uh, uh, it's a good question. I mean, there's a little more safety in the 10 to 8, 10
Like
to
this.
6. Yeah.
Because when
Uh,
these checkers over here are kind of deep, so if he doesn't roll a if he doesn't roll a 5, but he rolls like a 6 or a
yeah,
4 or a 3, something's got to give, right?
yeah, for sure.
So okay, so here's the 6, and now decide on the 2.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good question. I mean, let's just hit him. I mean,
Hit him, see what happens.
yeah,
Okay, 6-5 doesn't come in,
gonna
so
roll again.
roll again. Okay, 5-2.
Uh, Not what we want to see. So probably play 10 to 3. Yeah, yeah.
So if you do
Oh
six
yeah,
to
because
four,
yeah, I don't want to waste that 4.
the
Yeah,
4 is gonna go
exactly. Yeah,
there.
yeah, I could see that as well.
Okay,
So yeah, we're gonna
okay,
do that. Yeah,
5-2. Okay,
perfect roll.
4-3. Okay, so there's the 3.
Yeah, and just come out.
Uh, Now would you double as black?
Uh, I mean, it could be. Seems reasonable.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's see
and
what happens.
yeah,
Yep, doubles. Okay.
exactly. Yeah. Oh, so this is the question. I mean, I remember CMC telling me that if I have two checkers on on the 24 point, I have 19 or 18%, something like that, and then just have to find the rest. Uh, this, hmm, do I feel lucky? I feel like the punk in this scenario.
How do you feel, Lucky Punk? Okay.
I say I feel like the punk in this scenario.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I mean, I feel like if I pass here, I have a lot to play for. If I take and lose, I'm really in trouble. So I think I prefer the pass here.
Okay, we'll pass here.
Uh,
All right.
despite I have a few things.
All right. So now 6-3.
Yeah, gonna, yeah, and then 3 down from this.
Okay. Double one. 5-3. That's a good roll.
Yeah, hit back.
5-4. It's back. Okay. And now 3-2.
Oh, who we want to hit? Great asset. I think I'm gonna go to, if I go to the 23 and then make the 10 point. Yeah, I mean, all I do there is take. He's probably gonna start to build a prime, so it's a question if do I want to take a half a roll from him, uh, then instead hit on the 4 point and then come in on the 22, just to mess a bit with him. Oh, yeah, I think I'm gonna do that and
Yeah.
see if I can get away with it. Yeah.
5-3. Comes in and hits. Okay. 3-2.
The question: do I want the anchor back or do I want the anchor in the outfield? I think I'm gonna go to. I'm gonna make the anchor in on the 22 and then secure the checker on the 10-8.
Safety. Okay.
Yeah.
Very good. 5-2. Okay. Now double one. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So for sure, make the 5 point. The question is, do I want to hit twice? But I don't have any ammunition here. So the question if should I just buy my time on making a good 4 prime? I think I'm gonna make the 4 prime.
4 prime.
I know it's good to put 2 on the bar, but
Okay.
I think I'll do this.
3-1 will come up. Now double three.
Hmm. There's for sure a few options here. Doesn't seem right to play 6-3. So for sure 2 down.
Okay, 2 down.
Yeah. Could be great to get that guy on the 24 to the 21, but why leave? I have to leave a shot. Uh, so I need my 6s there. Hmm. Is there anything else? Oh, let's put the guy back on the 24 and then play. So then play 2 to the 7 point. But what next roll? Then I have my 5s. I think I'm gonna play instead. I'm gonna play 3 to the 10 and 24 to 21.
Yeah. That seems reasonable. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Double five. Okay. Comes out all the way. All right. Now 6-5.
Do I want to make out a point? Probably should play 13-7, 10-5. I mean, I could of course make this 16 point. Seems reasonable as well. But it's always nice to secure that checker on from 13 point. I think I'm gonna go with the 13-7, 10-5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now double one.
Mm.
Okay, makes the prime. Now 2-1.
Gonna play 10-8. Maybe should I make the 21 point here? It's probably, yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Yep. 5-4. 2 down. Now 5-1.
Yeah. Oh, is it too much to hit here? I mean, there's a lot of man back. So 10-5. The question is, what's we gonna do with the last one? I mean, is it okay? I mean, could I hit on him? Hit with a 5 and then having a lot of problems getting out of there. Oh, it's difficult. It's difficult. I mean, if I don't hit him, if he rolls a 6, it's game over.
Right.
I feel. Hmm. But if it doesn't, I'm gonna play. I play 10-5, and then to the 21. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. 6-1.
Yeah.
Okay, so it comes out. Now 2-1.
8-6 and 5-4.
Okay. Now doubling here.
Oh yeah. How big of underdog? I mean, this is where it's probably a problem that my anchor is so high up that he can just throw checkers down behind me. But do I have the timing to get out of there? It's gonna be 4-2 if I pass. This is probably the weakest part of my game, unfortunately. So a good learning experience. Let's just let's take it and see what happens. Probably should pass it because I mean I can't see how I'm gonna
They can
change
redouble for
that.
the match.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay. And now redouble for the match. Okay, so now 5-3.
So I'm gonna make the 4-point and slot the 3.
Okay. 6-5, run.
Yeah, run.
Okay. 4-3. Okay, 3-1.
So we're gonna make the 3-point and play 8 to 7.
8-7. You don't want to bring one in like this. Okay.
Yeah.
4-2. Double one.
Mm. So gonna bring one in and play to the 7 with the last one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3. Now 6-1.
Yeah. Should I come out here? Should I stay? So 6-4. So I'm gonna play a 7-1 and 5-4.
Yeah. 6-3.
Yeah. So gonna make the 1-point.
Sway.
Sorry.
With the 6 or with
Oh,
the 3?
sorry. With the 7.
Okay.
And then play 7-3.
7-4.
Yeah, sorry, 7-4. Yeah.
Okay. Double 3. Okay, plays behind. Now you have to go with 1.
Yeah. I think I'm just gonna go with the 1 and then come all
Right.
the way around.
Okay. 6-4.
Uh, play 10-4 and then yeah, just bring it to the 1.
Yeah. 6-1.
Goes 6. We could also do that. So 4-2 and 6-3.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go yeah, 4-2 and 3-2.
Okay, so now I have to go
Yeah.
with race.
Now we need to find
1,
some
2, 3,
doubles.
4. I guess the other thing you could do is like 1, 2, 3, 4, something like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Have to go 5-2, hoping for some big doubles.
I think I know where this is going.
Here. Okay, now we'll analyze it. It was a good match. Let's go through, in the interest of time, we'll go through just kind of the interesting ones. So that was straightforward, and then the 6-5 was coming and hit. And now here, it actually did like coming out. Yeah, this one was a little too much. We had discussed this, right?
Yeah.
But so you can see that this is a little safer, like we mentioned. Okay. And then the 3-1 was straightforward to cover. Okay. And the 6-5 was, as you discussed, just coming all the way around. And then here, oh yeah, there was just too many blots here, I guess. When you play like this,
Yeah. Yeah.
like a lot of blots, it likes this. You can see it
It's
loses.
probably one of those. Yeah, it's probably one of those where you like think, okay, yeah, it's ugly to bury a checker. It doesn't make. It's not useful down on the 2-point, but again, yeah.
Yeah, here
What
you
is
can
the
see.
game plan?
Yeah, like you can see some of the people like ask about XG. So here you see after this play that was selected the 13.7% gammon losses, but with this one it's only 8.1% gammon losses. Although you do win more games here. You do win more games. And you
Yeah.
win more gammons, but they're just too costly.
Mm.
Okay. And then the 6-5, like you discussed, yeah, you want to hit here, it unstacks that point. And then it was the 5-4, it was the 4-1, couldn't move. And this was the doubling decision. Yeah, so Look at that. It turns out on the plus plus, it's no double and take. But let me
Yeah.
put it on another board here, and we can kind of compare. What if this were here now?
Hmm.
Now it would be a double. Look at how big that difference is.
Yeah.
This is a big double and only a small take, 967. But if you move it back right here in the original position, it's barely a double. So that's like the threat you were discussing. Like you move it up one, and it can come out immediately with a 6.
Exactly. I think that was what gave me the was justifying me to take it, because I felt I had a lot of good assets, and that part was what was missing for him, that he
Yeah,
could
there
not
was
just.
too much for black to do. Okay, so very
Yeah.
good. All right, then it was the 3-2. Yeah, you had to hit here, right? We
Mm.
saw this. And then the 6-3 here, yeah, it really wanted you to make this one.
Yeah.
That's what we were talking about. It's like, how are you going to win this game? It's going to be easier to bring things home if you have this anchor at least.
Yeah. And as always, it looks crystal clear in the analysis. It's
Yeah,
always more difficult over the board because,
I
yeah, of
know, I
course, that
know.
that there is a lot of options, uh, of permutation of moves you can make, but yeah,
Yeah, I tried to
I think,
convince you.
yeah, and of course I should just listen.
I'm used to it. My wife doesn't listen to me either. It's
No, but I mean that's what is expected.
that's part of the job description.
Yeah.
Are you married too?
No, I'm not married,
Oh,
but
okay.
I,
That's
I
why you're smiling so much. Okay. Then the double five. Yeah, look at it. Wow. Look at this. Look at what it liked. It liked coming all the way here, leaving it like this.
yeah, I was actually looking at that, but it felt like it was too much. I think it's always so because I have been dancing so much. I had a lot of
Yeah,
issue
yeah,
coming in. So I just felt that, okay, if he hits me there and I don't come in, I'm in trouble. Of course, if I can cover it, I'm golden. But
yeah.
I think it's sometimes when the game flows like that, you have been having trouble getting in.
Right, right.
You're afraid to do that play.
Well, it was close. All the plays were close, so that's not a big deal. So let's look at the next 5-2. Here,
Hmm.
look at that. Wow, look, it did like hitting twice.
Yeah, and I was feeling that it was just too much.
It's just really big, like if you dance, if they dance. So like one of the things I like to do is look at the dice distribution. So you right click, you click on the two of them, you hit control, and then you click on the other one, and then you right click and you go to dice distribution. And I'll move it over a little bit here so you can see. And if you look at the dice map here, so
Yeah.
this is the top play over here, and you see the bad rolls are fives. But look,
Hmm.
if it rolls like really bad, like all these rolls are really good. Like you can double
Yeah.
here. Yeah. So that's a good way. You can also look at the graph, and then I double click this, makes it easier. It's a lot of volatility here because there's some really bad rolls if you're hit with these fives, but if you're not hit, it's so much better. You see how high these are compared to those? So that's a good
Yeah.
tool. Yeah.
I mean, you can definitely see the the reasoning in that play when you can see
Yeah.
the positive outcomes that can come from it.
Yeah, it doesn't show the volatility, but you can see the jokers here, 27% jokers, basically 50% anti-jokers, whereas here they're much lower both ways.
Hmm.
The
Yeah.
swing is different. Okay. Okay. So then it was a 3-1, and that was straightforward. And the 5-4 was right as you discussed. Okay. And then the double five. Yeah, this is the one we discussed. If you don't come out, basically all the top plays involve coming out.
Yeah.
Like if you stay here, the plus plus is it's a big blunder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It seems very clear
Yeah. Okay.
at the time as well.
Then the 5-3. Look, it was actually very close to bring two down.
I think also the next roll I just brought the 2 men. I was thinking about that at that roll, but
Yeah,
then the
here you had
4-3,
to
yeah,
because of what we discussed. I wonder if it were like, let's look at it and modify it just slightly, like here. Does that make a difference? Still, it's otherwise you still have to come down, but look, it's still like even coming down with one is close.
yeah,
Okay, so let's continue. And 6-2. Okay, there was nothing really interesting in the rest of this game.
no,
So we'll move on to the next game. Game 2. Okay. So here, yeah. So with the double 2, the making the 4-point was right.
mm,
But it liked either bringing 2 down or making this play.
yeah,
Let me see, 255 and 215. Yeah, you're gonna get closer to a cube when you do something like this or something like this. Yeah. Okay.
yeah. I probably should have been able to figure that one out, but yeah,
Yeah.
that's
It has to do with the score too.
yeah,
Yeah. Okay. So then the 6-4 was coming in and down, and then the 3-1 you hit there, like we discussed. And here, yeah, this was a double. Very good. So you can look at like some of the market losing sequences by going to dice distribution. So if you go to options or actually analyze and then dice distribution, it will show you this. So I'll double click this, hit the icon with the most red bars, and then you click on after double take, and this will show you like all these rolls where your equity is greater than 1. So this is where you
yeah,
lose your market. So you see
mm,
like double 5, double 3, double 2, double 4, double 1, which is what you rolled, 2-1, and double 6. Those are really good. Yeah, and then you could also look at the second rolls. So like when the opponent dances with like a double 6 or a 6-4, double 4, these are huge. So that's a good tool. So good. You had a lot of market losers. Okay, so then you rolled a double 1, which was great. We made the point and stepped up from the back. And then the 5-3. This was actually close to actually bring one down, bring another builder for the 9-point.
okay,
They were close, yeah.
yeah,
And then the 6-1. Yeah, these two plays were close as well, as was 13-6. Okay. And then the 6-2, yeah, it like this one as well.
yeah, okay,
Yeah. And then the 5-4. Oh, look at that. It did prefer bringing 2 down. Not much trouble because even if he rolls a 6-1, you have return shots.
yeah, that's a good point, yeah,
Okay. And then 3-2 was just bringing 1 in, and 6-2 you cleared it. And then the 4-3 was a good roll there. And 6-5, yeah, like we discussed, that
mm,
6-5 next would be
yeah,
different. And then double 3, you cleared it. 4-1. And the double 1. Okay, so what did it like here? 5-3, 4-3, 1 off, and that results in this position.
yeah, okay,
So the idea here is you bear off a checker, you don't leave a blot, and you have builders in case he rolls a 6 or a 5. You have a lot of builders, like 16
yeah,
numbers to make it.
yeah.
What was the
I was just, yeah, it's
oh, yeah,
good
here?
question. I was probably just thinking that, yeah, there's probably not that many gammons in this position, so
Yeah.
just
So
make it as safe as possible. But yeah, of course I
yeah,
can
this
see that
actually wins more games too. Yeah. Okay.
yeah,
So what else was there here? This one, it actually liked making the point on head that results in
mm,
this position. I
yeah,
think the idea is here you're going to win more gammons. So 6.3 versus 4.2. So that's like 50% more gammons there. Um, when you have a 4-point board, there's 16 rolls that dance, and with a 3-point board, there are only 9. So that's 7 more rolls. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
I remember in that position I was just, really scared to be able to give him some kind of shot. So I was like, okay, how can I make it this as safe as possible instead of trying to win the game. But yeah,
Yeah, if you do this now, you can enter on the 1 or the 2, whereas here it's only the 1. Yeah, okay.
yeah,
And the 3-2, um, yeah, these were all tied. And the 2-1, now the contact was broken. There was again nothing to see here. So we'll go to the third game here. And then the 2-1, these two plays, it did prefer this play slightly at the score. And then you were hit, couldn't move, and the 3-1 was good to make that point. Look at the second play was actually to slot the 5-point.
Mm.
A lot of people don't think about that play. 6-1 was straightforward. And the 6-3, wow, look at that. It liked this play. Breaking the anchor. I guess this gives good sixes from the bar, right? So you cannot come in. So if he rolls like a 5, 4, 3, 2, or 1, and then a 6, you could hit there. But this one gives bad sixes from the bar. For example, like 6-2, 6-1, 6-3, even 6-5 is not good. Okay, I think that's the idea there. Okay, and then the 5-3 was just to bring it around like we saw. And 3-1. Oh, look at this.
yeah. And I was like, I mean, I was thinking about that,
Yeah.
and I think it's one of those where you just, I mean, you just have to know it and just do it.
It does unstack the 6-point. It makes the best point, and
Yeah.
then you have 5s to cover if you're missed, which don't work on this side.
And looking
Yeah,
at the analysis, it's just, just such a clear play.
yeah, yeah. Well, good opportunity to learn.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
then the double 2, like this is the one, yeah, you wanted to make the 3 points. And the 5-4, yeah, you really need to get things going. I mean, when you look at
Yeah,
this, like in order to win this game, you're gonna have to escape these checkers. And what are you
yeah,
gonna escape? You need a 4 followed by a 4, 5, or 6. And this is like a golden opportunity to get. I mean, I know I understand you're behind in the race, so it's harder to see, but at least it does like solve one of your problems or half of this.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering if it was just an oversight that I wasn't actually looking at that. I was just looking at, okay, how can I make
I
some
think you
points
mentioned it. You mentioned
and
it. So, yeah,
maybe.
yeah. Okay. And then 5-2 was good. And then 6-2, yeah, you had to hit here. Look at that. The 10-8, what was it? The 10-8,
Yeah, I
10.
think
This was,
you were thinking about that one.
yeah.
Uh, but yeah,
So
it just seems
you're
so.
gonna have to win somehow. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. And it is always fun to hit. So why not just.
And then the 5-2, like we discussed, you wanted to play 6-4. Okay.
Yeah, and a good point of, you don't want to use your 4 to cover the 2 point. You want to use the 4
Right.
to escape the
Right.
back checker.
And then here was the 4-3, and it was a double, and it was a pass.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We could do the plus plus analysis to see what it is. Okay, still a pass. Okay. Now we'll go to the fourth and final game. Okay. So the 5-3 was good. Then the 3-2, it did like actually making the 10-point here.
Mm.
Yeah. But this one was close.
I just felt that he had, I mean, I could do that to make sure he could not move forward. He uses his sixes to play what is my uh 4 to 10. But he has so many others combinations, so yeah, it's
Okay.
not a big mistake. So
No.
I think
Okay.
it's
And then the 3-2, here it actually liked hitting,
yeah,
especially given the score.
yeah.
Okay.
And
And
I
then,
think I think I was talking about that, but it just
yeah,
felt
yeah,
that
yeah, you
yeah,
did.
yeah,
Okay, and the double 1, you had the right idea. Make the prime, which looks like this. So that's
mm,
good. and then it was a double 3 here. And yeah, these were basically tied, either bringing 4 down or bringing 3 down and 1 up.
Yeah.
Okay. And the 6-5, look, it did like this one. It did
Yeah.
like it. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You are behind. It's hard to find these ones because you're behind in the race, but you're gonna need to do something about these eventually, and this is a really good opportunity that makes this point here.
Yeah. For sure. I mean,
Okay. And the
and
two
that
one,
was a
again
costly one.
here you have to hit. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't like it, but you have to do it.
Yeah.
Okay, then the 5-1, again, same idea here. You have to hit and step up. And then, okay, then there was the 2-1. Then this was the double. Yeah, this was like at these scores, you can't. So like, let's look at, for example, for money here. You look at the same thing for money. Look at it, it's only a small, like a 61 millipoint error to pass.
Yeah.
But at this score, it's a huge blunder to take
Yeah.
this one because um if you're here, you're playing for money, you own a 2 cube, you're able to actually use that cube to your advantage because later if you turn it around, you can redouble to 4. However,
Yeah.
at this score, you're going to be redoubling immediately, so you don't have that option.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is just,
And I'm a little bit annoyed about that one because I mean I sh should have known better. And I mean,
I mean, we could see like if the race were closer, like what
yeah.
if you had that and it was a little bit closer and you had a board, it's still a pass. So
Yeah.
like what if you were like this? Now it's only 6 pips. So now it's a take.
Mm.
And what if you were back here?
I can always say it was in the interest of time.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's good to look at. Okay, very good. And then redouble and a take, and then there was nothing special here. This one you had to run, and then this was straightforward. All these top plays were very close. And these ones, all the top plays were also very close. But let's look at the 6-3. I guess this is when it wanted to run with 1
Mm.
because of the board here. Like
Yeah.
6-3 would be really bad. Yeah. And then what else? Let's see. This is where you run with 1. Very good. And the 6-3. Yeah, here it's slightly preferred to run out. And the 3-2 here it did prefer to run out because I mean you're gonna have to wait like 2 rolls to get a
Yeah.
shot.
Yeah.
By that
Exactly.
time your board
It's
is gonna be crunched.
yeah.
And then the 2-1, and that was it. Very good. Okay. So that was a good match. I tell people the most important things are to have fun and to learn, and I feel like we accomplished both. What do you think?
I concur. For sure. I mean, there was a few checker plays that I thought that I should have figured out. And especially the last cube decision where I took that should not happen. So I need to study that so it just will become second nature to drop it. Uh,
Yeah. And the
so
score we saw made a big difference.
for sure. So I know exactly where I need to put most of my learning efforts at the moment. I think in checker play I'm okay. In those cube decisions, I need to do a little bit more studying.
Very good, very good. So that's good. You say you play in the local club now, or
Yeah,
you play online, or both?
I both. So play on Galaxy, and then also just play on XG against uh, the computer. Um, Also because I mean it takes a lot of time to go out to the club, and it's once a
I
week,
know.
uh,
Yeah.
and I have work early in the morning the next day, so so there's also that consideration. But try to get as much in as possible. one thing that I'm hoping to do in this year 2025 is to organize my learning a lot more. Um, so far, it's just been okay. Now I have time. Let's just sit down and read in the book instead of just allocating time during the week to say, okay, I'm gonna spend an hour now to read a chapter of the book and try to figure it out instead of just oh, I have a spare 20 minutes. Let's just flip through the book and see if we can pick up something. That's not gonna work in the long run.
Yeah. What books have you been reading recently?
Recently I've been looking at the Mark Olsen's the new book How Not to Suck at
Oh
Backgammon.
yeah. I haven't,
Uh,
but I heard it's popular.
yeah, I mean, this visually it's really good. Also look at some of the positions in Roberti's the 501
Yeah.
book, and I just been on Amazon to and ordered a lot of books. Ordered I think it was three of Michi's book and one of Mark Olsen's book on cube decisions, which I think will come in quite handy.
Yeah, those are very good books. I've read a lot of books and I feel like I learn a lot from books and practicing against XG and all of these things. So very good. Do you ever travel to larger tournaments?
Um, I almost went to Germany to a larger tournament with
Ah,
Christian Munk Christensen and Daniel Sørensen, but it was between Christmas and New Year's, and it was just not possible because of family engagement. But then I went to I do went to some of the bigger tournaments here in Denmark. It's not that big, but it's okay size. I went to the Danish Championship, not to play in the real division, but they had like an intermediate divisions that I participated in, and was so lucky that I won that.
very good. Congratulations. And uh, you might be interested to note that I know Christian and Daniel recently went to the tournament in Aachen, Germany that you were talking about. They drove
Yeah.
down. And interestingly, the day before they drove, I did a video with the two of them playing a match against each other.
Okay.
So
Oh,
that,
fun.
that was a lot of fun and that helped. And I think like Christian Cash, or he won a tournament there.
Yeah, I think that he did quite well. I haven't been able to touch base with him, but I'm gonna talk to him tomorrow, and I don't look forward for him to see this video because as he always tells me, he's always very tough on people, especially when he's teaching them backgammon. So he always says he's not that uh, good at being nice when he needs to tell people a position that they did wrong. So I have a little voice in my head that every time I make a move and I'm not sure, I can just hear him say, "I probably wouldn't have done that."
Well, you can tell him that when you coach him golf.
I certainly do.
Okay, so that was a lot of fun. I know we were originally planning to play against another player, but hopefully we can do that soon. You certainly have an open invitation to come back at your convenience. Any final comments before we conclude the video yet, Ben?
Uh, Nothing other than it's fantastic that you are spending so much of your time. I'm pretty sure that you're probably a very busy individual, and from your library on YouTube, you can really see that you are spending a lot of time making these videos. You're also commenting a lot on YouTube during tournaments and coming with great input and insight. So it has been a great opportunity to be part of this whole backgammon community because there are so many people who are willing to share, who are willing to give and teach new players. So it's a fantastic. It's like golf. It's a game that you have to play because it gives you so much. So it has just been a great opportunity, and it's also nice that you also spend time on normal backgammon players because you're usually seeing guys like Christian von Christensen or Michi or Oliver Squire and
Yeah,
all
yeah.
the all the stars on here. And sometimes you also want to like to see someone who plays just as bad as you.
Yeah, yeah. Well, thank you very much for your feedback. Certainly try to make everyone happy. Make sure that everyone is able to play, and when other people see uh, all sorts of players play, it gives them an opportunity or a thought or an inspiration that they could do it as well. And I think similar to sports like golf and other things, backgammon brings people together, and even more in the case of backgammon because this channel has given me the opportunity to meet people all around the world virtually who I would never have met before. I mean, if you go to a golf tournament, everyone has to travel to the same tournament. You can't play golf virtually. So I've been very fortunate. It's something I enjoy, and I hope to continue to do. So very good. Thank you very much. I look forward to seeing you again in the future. Hopefully soon we'll go ahead and conclude the video. Thank you to the viewers for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe and you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. Let me know what you think in the comments below, what you'd like to see in future videos, and I'll work on it. If you love backgammon, you can become a member of this channel, giving you exclusive access to the most popular videos. Again, my book, Backgammon Backgame Strategies, is available. There's a link in the description to where you can get it. And if you're interested in lessons, please contact me via email. My email address is also in the description. I look forward to seeing you in future videos. Until then, keep rolling your dice.